Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another siege battle here at Tarsus. This one has been sent in to us by Emperor Kandikatsu. What's this here? Why do they have a tool when they should only have one? Well, anyway. This one's been sent to us by Emperor Kandikatsu. It is a 3v3. And we will get right into it. So, naturally, we'll go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we will start. Alright, so, attacking, we have Predator X playing as Carthage, Emperor Kandikatsu playing as Lusitani, and McGilliam? Damn it, hold on. McGilliam. Yeah, playing as Tylus. And then defending, we have Ivans Gomez playing as our Verney, Fierce of Epirus playing as Egypt, and Daniel Badov and 98 playing as Carthage. I probably butchered that. I apologize. So, let's get into what we can see here. We'll start with Lusitani. Lusitani has some mercenary Celtic warriors. This is also, it should be noted, the Lusitani from the damn it, the Roman Civil War one. I forget what DLC that is. So he has a handful of mercenary Celtic warriors. We got Scutari Cap Gen, Lusitani nobles. Of course, we have some Balearic slingers. Yep, we also have a ballista. We have some mercenary Gallic warriors. Oh wait, I didn't know that they also got Gallic warriors as well. Interesting. And then, oh wow, the rest is just straight up Lusitani nobles. Oh, okay, we do have some veteran shield warriors as well. And then we have guerrilla warriors also. Tylus is rocking, let's see, we got some light horse over here. Not really sure why he brought some light horse. He brought 3 units of light horse. Then we have Celtic skirmishers, mercenary Thracian peltist. Oh, okay. 3 mercenary Thracian peltist, 1 Celtic skirmisher, not bad. Then we got Trouble Warrior. Yeah, it looks like Trouble Warrior spam. Yep. Effective, but we got some Oathsworn back here too. And then Carthage is rocking. We have 3 Cretan archers in the back, some mercenary Samnites way in the rear, along with some mercenary noble fighters. Like African pikemen, noble cab gen, Libyan infantry in the front, Gallic warriors, and some more Libyan infantry. And then Egypt, we can see that they have some Galatian swords hanging out. All right, let's get into it. This one's 48 minutes, 57 seconds, and let's start. So let's see, nothing's really happening at the moment. Of course, we have some towers that have been Vanguard deployed. Let's go. It doesn't look like anyone's sallying out as of yet, but they should lose their ballistas rather quickly, though. What's he firing after? He's going after the Trouble Warriors. Yeah, pull them back. Better for future reference, for anyone who's using a faction with Vanguard deployable units, and you want to Vanguard deploy your towers to take out the ballista for stuff like this, when there's, right here or like right here and facing it towards it, you'll have a better time of getting rid of their ballista crew. Carthage has already lost his ballista crew. Arverni is being a dirty little bastard and using both of his ballistas to fire. Hopefully somebody points that out and it stops happening. Otherwise, that's kind of, well, it's really cheap. But anyway, continuing on. Mercenary Celtic warriors have stopped moving. He's going to start, he's using explosive rounds actually to go after the giant ballista. Let's see, are they still, still firing and still firing. And he's still using explosive shot too. Did we like... The game didn't freeze, did it? No, they're still moving forward. Lusitani's just hanging on and taking his time.
Move out! Make them bleed!
Still firing. Not firing. Okay, good. Looks like he was told to stop shooting. Either that or he ran out of ammo. One or the other. So what do we got here now? Thorax. Mercenary Gallic Warriors. We got some Cretans. Can't really see anything else anywhere. But he's still firing over here. I'm gonna have to assume that maybe... Yeah, that Arverni is a newer player, only simply based on the fact that he is using explosive rounds to shoot at Lusitani's Veteran Shield Warriors. Oh, yeah, Carthage, you better get out of there quick or you're going to start losing some guys quick. One more. And... Alright, luckily he managed to move his guys out of the way quick enough. He only lost one guy, so that's good. Meanwhile, over here... Yeah, it looks like the Thorax Swords might have taken a little bit of a beating there. They're also kind of facing the wrong way. Galatian Sword's going to be taking on some Mercenary Gallic Warriors. However, they do have a little bit of a V of Death going on here. But it appears, yeah, these Thorax Swords are going up onto the wall here. And as soon as they continue to get up on top of the wall, once they're fully up there, there might be enough of a little bit of a gap here that you could slip through if you really wanted to, although it would be kind of suicidal. Alright, we can start to see a little bit more of Arverni and everyone else. Looks like Egypt has some Ptolemaic Cav, possibly. Some more Thorax Swords. We got some Chosen Swordsmen, Oathsworn, Spear Warriors, Cretan Archers. Oh man, this is just an absolute smorgasbord, honestly, for Lusitani's bullet. There it goes. There it goes! Oh yeah, he's gonna go right for the general. Missing the shots initially. Let's see, where is his firing arc? He could actually fire into here. This is maybe what I would be going for first. Just this general vicinity. Carrion Axemen, Egyptian Infantry, Thorax Swords. Then we have Gallic Warriors in the mix going up against Galatian Swords. They are winning. Yeah, unfortunate. But let's see, what are the Gallic Warriors? 25, 40, 58, and 45. 32, 40, 52, and 35. So, I mean, their melee defense is pretty good, but I guess the Gallic Warriors are just a little bit better. They also probably getting archer support as well. Because honestly, I think with the Mercenary Gallic Warriors probably should have had a better time against the Galatians. Or at least just a little bit more staying power, just because of the melee defense. So we have Veteran Shield Warriors moving on in. They're going to try and help. Well, honestly, what are you doing? I don't know why he's not. There we go. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. One of you goes this way, the rest go over here. That's what I would do. Ooh, especially... So, alright, this is where Tireless's cab would come in handy, right? So if Tireless got his light cab over here, quick, got him in, juked him around, he could get into these archers right here and the Carrion Axemen and all that stuff, tie them up. There wouldn't be any... He would probably lose the light horse, but you gotta also think that the archers would be tied up for a minute. They'd have to get pulled back and readjust before they'd actually even be able to start firing at anything. Looks like Lusitani's going to start firing in on some of the Chosen Swords and Oathsworn. Again, that's not a bad unit to go for. We've got an African Warelfin unit over here. Got to be careful of that. Arverni is still firing with the one. The other is no longer firing, so that is good. Celtic Warrior unit's going to be holding the breaches over here. Why Carthage is pulling back right now, I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Go in. Go in. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's continue on. We got some Oathsworn Tribal Warriors. Moving on over here. Mercenary Gallic Warriors taking on some Mercenary Gallic Warriors. Yeah, they're going to start losing since it's 2v1. Backed up by some Thorax Swords in the rear. They're going to just hold off and throwing jabs, as it looks like he might have taken them off of fire at will mode. And now look at this. Egypt is going to exploit this opening right here, along with Carthage. They're going to charge in here, start to take on them. So we'll see what happens, actually. I mean, he's got a shitload of Lusitani Nobles left, so... And they are heavy hitters. I don't know what Carthage is doing over here. I really don't. Are they knocking down the walls? No. Just kind of taking their time. I mean, which, again, it's fine. You know, a delayed attack so that your allies can, pardon me, get in some work and put enough pressure that it forces their allies to move units around, noble horse in the back. It's not a bad idea. However, I think that if I was Carthage, I would have brought, and who knows, he might have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he did. He brought all tortoises. I think I would have impressed upon Tarsus to use one. Oh, look at this. Someone landed their tower, and now they can't use the tortoise. Oh, actually, no. Someone might be able to use this tortoise. They might be able to get it over here and knock down the wall if they really wanted to. But, yeah, getting these tribal warriors up on the wall here, not a good idea. This is smorgasbord. I know I said it already. I'm going to say it again. For archer units. Look at this. They have, granted, it's their shield arm, but they're also, their backs are moderately exposed while they're taking on these Thorax Swords. So these guys are just going to get shot to hell. Meanwhile, back over here, Mercenary Gallic Warriors taking on some Mercenary Gallic Warriors. Starting to win a little bit here. Tribal Warriors in against some Libyan infantry. The Tribal Warriors probably will eventually win this in the long run. Backed up by some carrying axemen. They probably used all their jabbies at this point. And then we have Cretan archers firing at something. We don't know what. Looks like veteran shield warriors sending off 2 Galatian, along with the tribal warriors, sending off 2 Galatian swords. And we just have some, what do we got? Gallic warriors, Egyptian infantry, and carrying axemen holding these 2 units back. So they should, go, yes. Archers have been completely caught. They have nowhere to go. You can say goodbye to this carrion, or to this mercenary Cretan archer unit. And these veteran shield warriors will probably do pretty well against carrying axemen too, even though they're slightly depleted. Carthage has finally made his way in. He's landed up on the walls. Look at that. He managed to catch the Gallic hunters out unawares. You have some Libyan infantry up against some naked warriors. Honestly, the naked warriors are going to start to lose. Yeah. Naked warriors are good as shock infantry, and that's kind of basically it. I mean, they are pretty badass, but melee defense is really good, but they have no armor. So that's going to be the problem. You can't really utilize their charge bonus up on a wall either. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the Libyan infantry is probably going to win. Especially, no, don't follow. Go the other way. Yes. Or capture the tower and let the Celtic warriors come up. Yeah, capturing the tower might be a better choice, because then the tower will start firing into the backs of the naked warriors, ender with the Celtic warriors. Meanwhile, over here, these Celtic warriors aren't going to have a very good time against the Libyan infantry and the Gallic warriors. Now, Carthage is moving up in mass. Meanwhile, over here, Tarsus and Lusitani are just plugging along. Tarsus has managed to get the rest of his tribal warriors inside the settlement. Looks like they're going up against, still fighting some Libyan infantry. They are doing really well against them so far. Carrying axemen holding off some tribal warriors, but that should change relatively quickly. Mercenary Gallic warriors getting beaten up by some Thorax swords and other mercenary Gallic warriors. And now these tribal warriors are going to get charged in the rear, most likely. Unfortunate. But if they go and charge them in the rear, then that's going to allow Lusitani to also do the same. Unless Carthage is smart enough not to follow suit and waits for Lusitania to go in. But looks like Carthage is going to charge in himself. Let's see what else we got here. Sandlight Warriors. So far, they made some pretty good headway immediately right off the bat. I thought that they were going to end up having some trouble right here because it seemed like it, but no, they managed to punch a hole through. They're managing to establish a nice little foothold in this area. They have the gatehouse and its 2 towers working for them. Look at this over here. Celtic Warriors have knocked down the walls, and looks like they're going to charge in, possibly. There's only 25 left, though, so who knows what's going to happen, really. Well, we know what's going to happen. They're not going to make it. But he does have 3 units of Lusitania nobles laying in wait to come over here. General's bodyguards riding around. 113 kills for his ballista unit. It looks like he still has some ammo left, so that's good. We have some African pikes moving on forward. Oh, over here too, right? Yeah. Alright, now Lusitania nobles are going to start to get in the mix. Chosen Swords fighting some Libyan infantry. Fighting should probably be pretty even for the most part. Although I think in the long run, the Chosen Swords are going to lose. I don't know why he's not throwing it. Oh, alright, there you go. That's why. Lusitania is throwing in his jabbies. Yeah, they're going to start to lose. Right now, I would probably turn Fire at Will off and then ask Carthage to, yeah, there we go, charge in. Excellent, very good, very good. Alright, let's get some super cool screenshots. If we can find any. Alright, maybe not over here. Alright, so Naked Warriors broke. Looks like they're coming back. Arverni's really not trying to put up too much of a fight over here, it looks like. Honestly, if they're not careful, Carthage could just really... I mean, like the rest of his troops, his archers and his pikes and his mobile fighters, I would get them in here. And if it were me, I'd come this way once this Celtic Warrior unit is gone. And then I just rapidly try and advance this way as quickly as I possibly could. You know? Solely with these 2 units and then these 5 units, I would just beeline it. Beeline it this way. They have dogs, and they released them already, too. It looks like. Oh, no, they didn't. They still have them. Savage dogs. No kills yet. Bollock Hunters severely depleted. Some more Naked Warriors. Meanwhile, over here, we have a bit of a standstill. Bollock Warriors getting beat up. Yeah, pull them Blair Slingers back. You don't want to get them too fucked up. And honestly... Nubian Bows, Cretans... I don't think the Cretans would have the range. You could probably sneak the pikes up if you wanted to at this moment in time and get them in here. Again, Attilus, I think, should be coming this way with his light horse, and he's doing it. Attilus is doing what I suggested, but the light horse over here would be clutch, because if you can get units behind this, because it looks like that their whole defense is, and we know that the elephants are out, well, not elephants are out now, so it looks like that their whole defense is, well, alright, more accurately, is this, right? So naturally, we don't know what they have back here. We're not sure of that. But still, from what I can see, it just feels like that they don't have anything back here. So if he could get his light horse over here, and actually, I mean, come over here, capture the gate, get the light horse in through here, and run him around. Oh, Noble Horse charging in against the dogs. That's going to be a huge charge. Dogs are really good against Cav. But he didn't send them off, so, and he got the Gallic Hunters too. Yeah, so these dogs might break. However, I don't know that if the handlers run away, I don't know if the dogs have staying power. If they just stick around and will go nuts. So, Lusitania Nobles charging forward. They're going to start fighting these Libyan infantry. Let's see. I need like super cool screenshots for my thumbnails because that's like the cool thing to do. Alright, let's see. Light Horse moving around. What is Light Horse doing? Getting the Sand Knights over here? Like, what's the point? Sand Knights are losing against some guerrilla. Really? Oh, okay. No, they're not. No, they're not. Wow, Carthage is sallying out some more troops, it looks like. Libyan infantry. Mercenary Cretans moving around. Thorax Swords just hanging out, protecting that breach point. Carrion Axemen moving forward. And, oh, wow, dude. 185 kills for the Noble Cavs so far. They're really getting these Gallic Hunters. Arverni's really not paying that attention that much. He's definitely a newer player. For sure. Sam Knights up against some Oathsworn. Oathsworn definitely going to win that out. Even though the Sam Knights do have some pretty nasty armor stats. Oathsworn are just vicious. And look at this. We got 30 minutes and 42 seconds left in this one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that cool YouTube shit. Helps out the channel, and of course I appreciate it. So Carthage is just moving freely in the back lines. That's right, we do have the Noble Cav back here, but again, we have, you know, the Noble Cav's not going to be able to do much against Libyan infantry, and especially the pikes. So, I don't know what they got over here, man, but if they don't have anything, they could just cap the victory point if they really wanted to. Looks like Mercenary Cretan archers are going to get slapped by the Libyan infantry if Egypt is not paying attention, which it does not seem like he is doing. Carthage is going on. I take back what I said about Carthage earlier. Carthage's gen is just going on an absolute rampage, ping-ponging about, looking for targets left, right, and center, and managing to get in and do some serious damage. Already up to 282 kills. Absolutely ridiculous. Libyan infantry is going to charge in against these Oathsworn, and then the general is going to get, oh my god. Absolutely brutal. Should have left your elephants inside, Carthage. You would have had a better time. These Balearic Slingers I'd probably use to focus down the elephants, try and get them to go a little ballistic. Maybe you get lucky and they charge into the rear of the Libyan infantry. Or, if you're really lucky, they'll just charge into this mass over here. So now, it looks like that Tylus and Lusitani are kind of just taking a very slow approach. They're taking their time. Nice and easy. Carthage up here has some African pike up here, that's fine. But again, it kind of, oh, Thorax pike. It just seems like that they don't really have much of anything else over here. So again, I think it really, there we go, do it, Tylus, absolutely do it. Got some noble fighters actually breaking, that's unfortunate. They only have 122 kills. What did they with Libyan infantry, but they did get probably focused down pretty well by some Cretan archers. That's always gotta watch out for the arrow fire. Elephants, oh no, yeah, these elephants are really gonna do a number over here if I'm not careful. So yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have any spears or anything. They get a bonus against large. They do, 15, so yeah, but I don't know. Let's see. Libyan infantry over here. Noble fighter, and oh no, Sam Knights and Noble Fighters. Look at some Oathsworn. They're going to start chipping away really well over there. Sam Knights and Libyan infantry over here going up against some Thorax Swords. They're going to be able to punch their way through slowly but surely. And again, still, Carthage's general is just going absolutely batshit. 389 kills. They're losing, but he just does not care. Oh my god. How many? 66, down 10 men. Egypt's general charging against African pikes, which is just not a smart idea. Looked like he kept charging in against the pikes as well. I think that I would maybe at this point Where would I set the pikes? Light cav, I think I would just have them catch the Egyptian general. I think the light cav would actually be able to do well against them. Yeah, there you go. Get him. Get him. Have the light cav go and engage the general. Set these pikes up. Bloop. Right there. Right there. Because you got the carrying axemen coming after them. They're going to use their projectiles. How many kills they have? 26. They probably don't have many jabbies left. Yeah, there you go. Egypt's general is going to be gone soon. Absolutely. It's only a matter of time. 39 out of 80 guys left, and you got 2 kind of full units of light cav. Where's this 3rd unit? Roving around, looking for targets. We have some tribal warriors moving about. Oh, and Egypt had some elephants too. Shit. Okay. This could get a little dicey. Carthage's African war elephants still managing to rampage around up to 355 kills. Charging into the backs of these Lusitani nobles and tribal warriors. Who knows? I mean, the tribal warriors... No, never mind. I was about to say, they might be able to hold on, but... again, Polaric slingers firing into any type of projectiles will help get these guys to go nuts. Fire arrows, of course, are the best option, but you use what you got to use. Got some Libyan infantry outside of the gates. Carthage has not moved up any of his archers yet. Not that I think that he really needs to at the moment. I think his general is probably... Yeah, general's dead. That's okay, though. His general just absolutely doing so much work. Defending Carthage's generals also sustained quite a few casualties. Egypt has managed to actually thwart off both light cav. Carthage moving around... well, yeah, with the aid of the elephants, of course. Carthage is moving around his pikes to try and catch the general and also deal with the elephants, but yeah, he's not going to get there. Again, probably just plop him down and wait. They do have to worry about the noble horse and the carrying axemen, though. Tribal warriors over here just capturing the gates. We got 3 units of pikes just hanging out. I think, again, their best bet would be, I mean, if they had archers, then yeah, but I don't think they have any ranged units over here, unless they're, like, hidden back here, but pikes, pikes, pikes. That's what you should do. Where they have them now, not that it's a bad thing, but that's what I would do, personally. So, bounce power is slightly in the favor of the attackers. Let's see, how many? 64 and 67s, but they definitely still have plenty of ammo left. Is Carthage's elephants still moving around? I don't see them anywhere. It looks like they might have been able to deal with the elephants. Now all they have to worry about really is Egypt's elephant left. But yeah, he's running them around. If you're gonna move pikes when they have their pikes out, then you want to just do a walk. That's gonna be able to maintain their pike formation. So let's try and get another cool screenshot. If I can manage to find. Oh, they routed the pikes. That is unfortunate. Yeah, get your Cretans out of there. You don't want them getting caught. Where are they firing? Look like they just like fired into the building, right? Okay, shooting at the tribal warriors. This time Noble's going to pull out, switch out with the tribal warriors, or at least drag the Samnites into combat with the tribal warriors. Lusitani's Gen is roving around looking for a target. Maybe we'll charge into the carrying axemen or these Oathsworn. Honestly, maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, going after the Oathsworn, and then charging into the back of the Thorax swords may not be a good idea, just because you have a full unit basically of chosen swords. So charge into the Oathsworn and then juke around and go after the Gallic hunters. They have definitely plenty of ammo left. Get rid of those Gallic hunters. Hopefully Carthage isn't paying attention. You can get into the Cretans over here. And then you can just keep on going. Into what? Who knows? Or even, yes, it looks like he's going to go after Egypt's general. Still alive, so if you can get rid of Egypt's general, that'd be pretty big. Definitely take a little bit of a morale hit. Not a huge one, but enough to possibly make a difference. So it really seems like Egypt doesn't have much left. Same could be said for Carthage. Really looks like Arverni has the most amount of infantry left. Let's see, he's going to charge into the back of these Karen Axemen. That would be great. We'll get rid of these. It'll free up the Samnites. Oathsworn moving forward. Honestly, just charge these noble fighters right into the Oathsworn, get them out of there. And then again, still, you should go after these guys over here. Yeah, get your guys up on the walls. Otherwise, the elephants are going to have one hell of a time with you. Hopefully, Egypt's foolish enough to move his elephants close enough to the walls where they'll start to get fired at by the arrow towers, and also the tribal warriors, if they still have javelins, they'll be able to throw them at them, which it looks like that these two units might still have. So that'll be good. They're already starting to get fired at. Hopefully they'll go ballistic soon, but yeah, get your guys up here as quickly as possible before these elephants get there. Alright, Lusitani's Gen is roving around. Look at that. Going after the Gallic hunters, yep. Arverni's not paying attention. Second wind has been popped. They also get frenzied charge. Yeah, these guys are going to start dropping like flies. Here we go. Arverni's going to send over his noble horse to assist, but I don't think it's going to be enough. So, defenders put up a really good initial fight. However, I feel personally that they spent too much time in this area. All right, if you're spending too much time in this area, and the attackers haven't really sent in too many of their units, then and they still have plenty of reserves like outside the walls. At that point, you should start to contemplate, okay, at what point should we start to fall back? Tarsus is a uniquely balanced map, I think, right? Yeah, Tarsus is pretty balanced in my opinion. I feel it's always a fun one to play. It doesn't really favor one side or the other. So falling back is always absolutely an option. There are plenty of choke points, plenty of open areas. And then, of course, you got this insanity that's out back here. Over here, elephants have gone insane. Looks like he does have some, or at least most of his units up on the wall. These tribal warriors, unfortunately, are getting kind of beat up. So it's going to take a minute before these guys are actually dead and gone. So again, I should have just kept them up here. He would have been better off. Meanwhile, back over here, we got some pikes just hanging out, not really doing much of anything. I mean, they might have been better off down here. Maybe.
As you say, gotcha.
Let's see. 50 out of 80, lost quite a few men, but that's alright. Yep, Spear Warriors definitely going to start to lose rapidly. Oathsworn kind of just getting surrounded. Like I said, I feel Arverni is a new player. So now they're going to get charged on either side by some tribal warriors. Don't forget that they have Oathsworn of their own who are fresh, haven't been used, no kills, ready to go. Oh no, they have a couple kills, but for the most part, they're ready to go. Where's this third Oathsworn unit? Up here? Yeah. 168 kills. Only lost almost 20 guys. But yeah. I think Egypt and defending Carthage, and again, hindsight's 2020. But because attacking Carthage had left his archers outside of the walls for so long, if they had their pikes, these pike units, if they were up and over here to, keep Carthage out or to combat Carthage when he breach the walls. They might have done a little bit better. Yeah, our Vernie's starting to break. I wouldn't be surprised if the Noble Horse started to follow suit. Egypt has some thorax swords left. General doesn't have much left. Nubian bows aren't really, not much left. Carthage, what are you doing? Don't go up here. Imagine if he goes like either way. And then you just capture the and let it count down. Alright, so both African war elephants are out of the picture. And now the attackers can move up pretty freely. And because Carthage is doing this, he's fucking Egypt. Hard. Didn't even take him out to dinner yet. So, I mean, Jesus Christ. I would just beeline it at this point. If I'm, and any three of the attackers, especially Carthage or Tarsus, since they have quite a few troops left, just beeline it. Beeline it this way, and shoot up here as quickly as you possibly can to get in this courtyard. And up these steps as well. Some Sand Knights left. Cretans. It's just... when the Cretans are, one, facing the wrong way. Like, Tarsus, what are you doing? Come on, man! Are you not paying attention? Send your... They're just like, we're gonna face away from each other. And we're just gonna fart. Back and forth. And whoever dies first from asphyxiation. I can't... Oh, Jesus Christ. That's attacking Carthage's attacking Carthage's archers. Holy shit. Right, so the last like 2 minutes, I didn't say that. That didn't happen. That was a figment of your imagination. Alright, so what do we got left here? Some severely depleted Ptolemaic Cav, General's Bodyguard, 2 African Pikes that are in a spot where they're going to be completely useless, Mercenary Sand Knight Warriors, another Thorax. Okay, so Egypt has 2 Thorax Pikes. Man, again though, like, why wouldn't you have one of your... whatever. That'd do no good. And Tarsus still has a lot of ammo left. Honestly, again, like, if I'm Tarsus, I would just say, like, hey, I have a shitload of ammo. Let me just get my slingers up here, and I'll just sling into the pikes, or this, that, and the other. Same with the Balearics probably are out. Carthage too. Carthage has so much ammo. I mean, he's full. He's full. He has full ammo. Move him up. Carthage can take on the rest of the archers. Tarsus can take on the infantry or the pikes. And so can the Balearic slingers. Because these guys, 101 kills, they might be almost out. They are out. These guys, however... Yeah. Here's another fact, too. This happened to me recently in the game. I thought an enemy's archers didn't have any more ammo based on how many kills that they had and the fact that their daggers were out. But on the bottom panel, if you select any of your ranged units and you put them in melee mode, they'll bring out their daggers. So, you want people to stop shooting at your archers and your archers already have like, a handful of kills? Put them in melee mode. And maybe, just maybe, they'll think that your archers have run out of ammo. So, what is this? They'll be in Peltus, huh? Didn't they have a Belair? Maybe they didn't. But yeah, at this point, this would just be the, let's just sit back and sling into, like, Balearic slingers are firing. They should be firing. These guys are not firing yet. Hopefully they'll start to. Tarsus's slingers have finally started to move up. That's good. Tribal warriors moving forward. Hopefully they have some jet. No, they probably don't actually. Can't really make out anything. This would kind of be a cool shot. Moving his pikes. Gonna move them up. Ooh, but they just kind of got wonky there. Oh, they did slow jabbies. That's good. Oh! Oh, pressure advantage right now. Press, attack. No! You fool! Alright, look. In this particular instance right here, he should have just left them. He should have left them. Because before he would have gotten a chance to reform his pikes, he probably would have gotten at least 10 kills. And managed to whittle the thorax pikes down a little bit. Even like this is a little bit of a gap here. If you have, excuse me. If you have a depleted unit, like maybe the light horse might be able to slip through there. Let's see, they're out of ammo, 139 kills. Yeah, send the light horse or at least Tony Cab over here to get rid of them. But still, when his pikes did, decide to fucking kiss marble, yeah, he should have just left his tribal warriors in there and let them do some heavy lifting. So. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought they were the pikes for a second. So, yeah, these thorax swords are going to get torn to shreds by these Lusitanian nobles. Pikes aren't even in pike formation. Carthage is... Oh, he has some sacred band, huh? But he did have 2 African pikes. I guess he's just trying to save his pikes for as long as possible, which I can't really blame him. Slingers look like they still have ammo. But it's not like they have much they can fire into. Tribal warriors throwing some jabbies. That's good that they still have some. Again, this is a depleted unit, 77 men. Let's see. It doesn't mean that this is a gap, but... So is that what he's doing? He's just switching them out so they can use their jabbies. That's not a smart idea. It looks like maybe he's even switching them out only after like 1 or 2 volleys, just so they don't get overly tired. Possibly, because these guys have. Yep, they do. Anyway, back over here. Back into the action. Lusitanian nobles and tribal warriors against thorax swords. They're losing decisively, with pikes have been sent in. Pikes moving slowly forward. That's the right way to do it. Back over here. Samnites losing decisively. Noble fighters. Yeah, against both noble fighters. No, these 2 guys, yeah, they're losing too, just because they're very tired, however, though. Oh yeah, that's right, their general's dead, that sucks. Tarsus's general, though, is still alive, and he has raised banner and rally. So it looks like they're going to start... Yep, there you go. There you go. He's going to charge in with his general. try and get some kills there. But honestly, again, he's charging into the back, mostly his own men, and they're going to get knocked over. And that's going to create opportunities for the Oathsworn to kind of filter through a little bit further. Slingers here now. Oh no, that's right, the Thracian Peltasts. So they're going to start firing into these pikes and the Sand Knight Warriors. Sand Knights are going to try and move forward, probably try and get the Peltasts, but they're going to get caught up by the Tribal Warriors. So you have the Cretans, you have the Thracian Peltasts, all firing into the Thorax pikes and these mercenary Sand Knight Warriors. This line back here is going to break soon. And that's going to allow for some surprise butt sacks by Tylus and anybody else who wants to sneak on through here and charge into whether it's African pikemen or the Libyan Peltasts, one or the other. 152 kills for this slinger unit. They looks like no, they're out.
His head is mine.
These guys, 109. Still in ammo, it looks like. This time Noble still doing some serious work. 252 kills up against... Not up against the pikes anymore. They're not even in pike formation. If he had them in pike formation, the pikes would be long enough that they'd actually be poking those Time Nobles a little bit. Cretan archers firing. Back over here. Oof. Carthage just absolutely, a little bit of a civil war going on. Tylus is just holding back some of his tribal warriors and his Oathsworn units, honestly. I guess it's not a terrible thing to do. Letting them rest. They'll end up being fresh, and then they can send them in and end up doing some serious work once attacking Carthage has kind of exhausted his troops. Let's see, 65. They still have ammo. They're still going to keep firing. Honestly, I'd probably be trying to fire at the pikes. Same with the slingers over here, too. Fuck trying to go after these thorax pikes or anything like that. I'd just be firing at these guys instead. Looks like they're going after Carthage's general bodyguard as well. Again, not a bad thing to go for. Libyan Peltasts are starting to break. Tribal Warriors are breaking over here too against the Sand Knights. That's alright though, because they're getting reinforced now by 2 more Tribal Warrior units. Thracian Peltasts will be out of ammo soon probably, but then they'll be able to also get into melee and they'll be able to help out quite a bit. Ooh, look at that. Nice rear charge by Lusitano Eugen. He's up to 185 kills now. And now they're just really falling back. Look at that. It's going to try and catch that Sacred Band out. And... it looks like... Nope, didn't catch it, unfortunately. That's okay, though. Lusitani just charging right in, going after the archers. Carthage using his bodyguard general to try and stem that charge. Meanwhile, the pikes are in the mix as well. And unfortunately, General's dead, and the Scutari Cav is wavering. Luckily, however, though, the Lusitani nobles, I believe, do have discipline, so they'll be able to stick around for a while. Ballista Crew is in, and it's going to be Ballista Crew versus Ballista Crew. I like to think that this is a level of pettiness, just because he brought 2 wall artilleries. So now these guys are just kind of crammed in here. Cramming into Cranhole, the floor. Sacred Band going to take the brunt of this initial assault. Honestly, I think what I would ultimately try and do is really get the 2 pikes engaged here so that they're stuck on the stairs, and then with, probably the Tribal Warriors and Oathsworn, I'd come around the back since they're the freshest and they have the most. But Carthage has managed to move his pikes over here, so we'll be able to defend this fairly effectively. These 2 Cretan archers still firing, still plenty of ammo left. But the absolute onslaught that is about to happen is just going to be pretty nasty. Slingers are firing up. Looks like they're trying to go after, Sacred Band. Sacred Band's starting to waver. And 2 minutes and 36 seconds left. African pikes are going to take their place. Sacred Band's going to continue to get peppered down, and of course, if they run into this, that, or anything, they're just going to get absolutely wrecked. I cannot believe he just wasted Battle Rhythm on the Sacred Band while they're retreating. It's not going to do anything for them. And now looks like we're starting to have a bit of a mass rout here. Hopefully that is what happened. I mean, there's only 2 minutes left, so who knows. No fighters exhausted. 198 kills. Yeah, pull them back. I would just let the slingers do their thing and pepper these guys down.
We are taking trophies. Get ready.
Egypt's doing what they can to keep his allies from breaking. And he brought the other pikes around. Holy shit. Now is the time to really press. To press this as much as possible. This was a big mistake on Carthage's part. We should have left this other pike unit over here. Ooh, Egypt still has some elephants, actually. Okay, but they're starting to waver, so never mind. But yeah, try and get them up here and over here as quickly as you possibly can. That's definitely going to be your best bet. I would also try and focus down the elephants as well. I mean, these Cretans still have plenty of ammo. Switch to fire shot and focus down these elephants. Hopefully they go ballistic, and they go this way instead. But there's only 4 left, or 2 rather, and they've actually completely routed. And that's going to be the end of it. Carthage is completely routed. Egypt's the only one left. We'll actually fast forward this for a quick and speedy end. We won't make Egypt suffer any longer than they have to. Surprised that the general held on for that long. Alright. So, Predator X with 2,540 kills, 389 for his gen. I know I was criticizing you before for pulling your troops back, but damn it all, if you didn't redeem yourself in my eyes with that super aggressive play with your general, and just fucking going for it, man. So, well done there. 52, 6, and 79 for his archers. Again, he didn't really use them that much. He held on to them for a while. Not a bad thing to do. Especially, you know, when the enemy has so many pikes left. You want to make sure that you still have ammo left to deal with them. 37 and 0 for his 2 African pikes. 9, 169, nice. 92, 124, 183, 168, and 227 for his Libyan infantry. 123 and 26 for the Gallic warriors. 172 and 199 for the noble fighters. And the 136, 199, and 150 for the Samnites. Emperor Kandikatsu getting 2,752 kills. Not bad. Actually getting the most out of everyone. 204 for his gen, 117 for the ballista, 128, 229, 154, and 62 for the Balearic slinger. So well done there. 253 for the blah 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 blah. 253 for the guerrilla warriors. Sally sells she shells by the seashore. 123, 315, 211, 26, 271, and 173 for the Lusitanian nobles. 122, 49, 29, and 102 for the Gallic warriors, and then 78 and 204 for the veteran shields. McGilliame, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. 194, 1,948, 77 for his gen, 552 and 22 for the light horse, 83, 97, and 65 for Thracian Peltas, and 36. Wait, what? Celtic skirmishers. Oh, I thought he had tribal slinger. Ah, fuck. I got fucked up there. 36 for his other skirmisher unit, 34 and 238 for the 2 other Oathsworn, and then 239, 94, 199, 164, 37, 160, 149, 109, 45, 43 for the tribal warriors. Now, for the defenders, Ivan Gomez, 773 kills. Again, I'm maintaining that he is a new player. So, Ivan, don't feel bad. No one's good at this game when they first start, so you're going to get beat up a lot before you get any better. 79 for his gen, 100 for his noble horse, 6, 43, 40, and 17 for his archers, 39, 19, 46, and 4 for the Celtic warriors, 32, 15 for his chosen swords, 32 and 18 for the naked warriors, 157, 77, 14, Oathsworn, 19 for the savage dogs, and then 16 for the spear warriors. Fierce of Epirus, 1,846 kills, 144 for his general, 261 for the African Royal Elephants, 30, 152, 118 for the archers, 73 for the Jewish infantry, 162, 155 for Galatian swords, 61 and 60 for the Karen axemen, 17 and 18 for the thorax pikes, and then 42, 43, 116, 129, 66, 59, and 140 for the thorax swords. And then we have Daniel Badalov, 98, I'm not sure. 2,220 kills, 80 for his gen, 549 for the elephant, 80, 139, 147, and 6 for his ranged units, 4 and 12 for the African pikes, 179, 126, 72 for the Dalek warriors, 54 for the Sacred Brand, 65, 18, 148, and 125 for the Libyan infantry, 146 for Italian swords, and 72, 114, and 84 for the Samnite warriors. Wow. That is going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. It was definitely a good fight. Stalled a little bit in the beginning. Had some genuine concerns for the attackers. But they managed to pull off a pretty awesome victory. So good on you guys. Well, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. So with that being said, have a good day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are, while you're watching this, just have a good one. Peace out, guys.